A little bit of frustration starting to creep its way in. Boadu played by Bahoui. Back to him we go. Now this has to be the chance we convert. Please, Bahoui. In towards the area. Pulls it on the right foot. Keeping calm. What a finish. Come on. The calmness of Bahoui to just turn back on the right foot and curl it in the corner is what's made the difference. And we have the lead in a game that we've largely deserved. Here is Black now again as Heerenveen carry forward. Lejon wins it back. Can't clear his lines though. There's a problem when you play the 4-3-3 the way we do. We have the 3 attacking players staying up the field the entire time. What a pass! I tell you what. First goal I felt a little bit hard done by because of the quality of the strike and where he's hit it from. I do not feel hard done by that. That was sensational. And that just shows you that anybody in this league can be beaten on any given day. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We knew how hard this was coming into it. We knew the difficulties we were going to face. We knew how challenging it was going to be. And although we had one of the best starts I could have dreamed for in the series, we've fallen to back-to-back defeats for the first time. Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of our Graafschap career mode, and welcome to your Friday as well. Start your weekend. Hopefully we can start it off in the right way with today's video. Now, as you guys may or may not know if you've been following the series, we have started off life in the Eredivisie very well indeed. We have got ourselves up into 6th place and are trying to cement our spot in the league. But it's a weird one because I expected us to be down here. We're not. We're up here. So we're doing far better than I expected us to, and I'd have bitten your hand off if you'd given us a top 6 position at the start of this season. However, having said that, the results in your last episode weren't exactly as we were thinking they would be. So we started off and we beat Willem 2 by 1-0. Great, but then we went to play Heerenveen, got slapped and taught a lesson. We lost 2-0. And then we took on Fortuna and lost by 1-0. So for the first time in the series, we fell to back-to-back defeats, which is something that we hadn't done. Started with Feyenoord, obviously at the beginning of the season. Our first defeat came against Venlo. And before that, we'd only lost 1 game before that. And then obviously lost those 2 there. So back-to-back defeats for the first time in the series. Don't really know how I feel about that one. I guess we'll just have to move forward. So my plan of action for today, guys, is the 2 games against Excelsior here are going to be simmed. We've got a home game first and then an away game in the Cup. But the problem is I don't think our team is strong enough to be really fighting in the Cup. So we have to remain all our focus on just the league action. Having said that, the 3 games we will play are tremendously hard. First up, AZ Alkmaar away. Then PSV Eindhoven at home. Followed by Utrecht. I don't know if I've said that right. But that is the final team we're going to be taking on. And that will end off November before we head into December, where we have Ajax as well. So a very, very tough month ahead of us. And a very tough episode today. Because I'll show you from the positioning. PSV and AZ, both in the top 3. PSV are yet to lose. They've won 7 of their 9. And AZ have only lost once as well in their 9 games. So both of those will most likely be on paper defeats. We have Excelsior first, which I'm going to be simming. As I said in the last episode as well, we will be simming at least 1 game a month. Or not at least, but at most, I should say, 1 game a month. Some games I might not sim. But I just want to see how the team's going to do if we are to sim this game here. If it's good enough to win the game, then that's fantastic. So, yeah, we'll try and see how it's going to go. I'm going to be simming them both of these. I need to make sure we play our strongest team. I think that's probably it. Oh, we also picked up a scout player, a player from our youth academy. If you didn't see that, Patrick, he's joined us. He's 5-star weak foot, by the way, guys. Unbelievable. I'm not very good at pronouncing his surname. He's there, our number 16. So, yeah, we're calling him Patrick for the remainder of this series. Great name. I know. I love it. So, we're simming the game. We're 0-0 at half-time here. I'd honestly take a point. They're in 7th place. We're 6th. This is quite a tough game. If we can get a point from this, this would be a result. Oh, my goodness, Bahoui scores. We might get 3. 65 minutes in, and Bahoui's giving us the lead. Oh, we've done it. Ladies and gentlemen, the Graafschap have just beaten Excelsior by 1-0. Bahoui scores it. Oh, what a moment. Get in. I did not expect to win that game. I'm not going to lie. I went into that thinking just the draw would be fine. We got the win. Yes. Back-to-back games against them, but this one is in the Cup, so less I guess, bothered is the word I'm going to use for this one. So I'm going to quickly do it, and we're out. It went to extra time. El Jebli scored, and we took them all the way to extra time. So, again, another good performance. But a 2-1 defeat means we are out of the cup in the first round. Not too worried about it, because it gives us time to now focus our intentions on the league. As you can see, with that victory, it keeps us in 6th place, and we've now got a 3-point gap to 7th. I didn't expect to be saying that either when we started off today. But that is the way it's gone then. So, we have our first game of the episode, which we will play coming up right now. AZ Alkmaar, our opponents. Boadu hasn't scored in, I think, 4 or 5 games. So I'm going to change around the side slightly because I've got a few players who are less than full fitness. El Jebli is going to come out and Baka's going to come in. Actually, my bench isn't looking too good either. Maybe I'll just leave it the same as it is. Oh my goodness, as well, I've just noticed. Look at the growth out of Sherpen. 72 rated. The problem is he's injured. And I've just accidentally took off the changes. It's first game of the day. I'll be back in a sec. Alright, well, we are ready then to go into this game. No Sherpen, as you saw, through the injury. So, Yurius will start in goal, and that is our team. I'm just going to say this right now. I'm expecting to lose this game. I shouldn't ever have that mindset of going into a game expecting to lose, but realistically, they are on paper these more. I don't want to put us down because like we have got a good team. All right, let me say this. On paper, they should win. Okay, I was gonna say they had the more quality side, but that's not even maybe the case at this stage. I don't know, but they should win. Okay. So my only thing here is to try and not get too far out of our hands. You know, I don't want a case where we're losing 3 or 4-0 because for morale, that's not going to help us at all. And that's going to knock us down a peg or two. So realistically, if we can give them a game and a run for their money, I'm not worried if we lose the game as long as we are in it. That is what I'm trying to get. Because against, who was it last episode? Heerenveen, we weren't. We got demolished pretty much. So we'll see how this one pans out. Just to see how we play against a big team as Benschop's going to find Van Meekem. Lovely strength from Benschop. Van Meekem's in behind already. This could be a big chance here. If he can find the right cross. And he's cleared off the line effectively. We're going to find Baka and he can't get the ball under control. But that was a chance there for us. It's come to Benschop again. And he's going to pass it straight back to them. I was looking for Van Meekem. And unfortunately it just did not fall. But a first chance came to us. And a real good piece of defending on the edge of that one from it basically crossing the line. Be interesting to see. I think we'll get a look at the goal line technology there for that. Here is Gudmundsson for AZ and they carry Owusu out of position. Crosses in. Lovren 6 gets underneath it. And the shot comes in from Mayer and it should have been a better shot. The AZ captain. Oh, he's going to be frustrated with himself there because that is a good opportunity. There's no touch from any of us. So it's going to be a goal kick. And that was the first real opportunity that AZ have had in this game. We're getting close at half-time, and it's a game that I felt actually pretty comfortable in by all accounts. I know we didn't play too well last episode, but in this game right here, I feel pretty confident. I'm not going to lie, Owusu's going to find Bahui. I just feel like there is chances in the game for us, which is something that I wasn't expecting coming into kickoff. Bahui's trying to send it in. Benschop doesn't read it, so he doesn't even try to attack it. Oh my goodness me. That is sensational. Benschop, Bahui. There's a man over on the other side. Bahui towards Baka. Baka! Oh, what a chance! Oh my goodness me! How close was this? Oh, it's not even that far away. Oh my god. I thought he skied it. Oh my goodness. I mean, it was a great effort. I have to give my hat off to him. And we worked it really well as well. Patrick's long ball up, flicked down by Bahui, gets the return. He then plays it out wide towards Baka, who made a phenomenal run from central midfield. And he's just got to try and keep it on target. It's a difficult technique. I'm going to give him that. And he very nearly got it right. But I tell you what, we have been, I would say, and I don't want to jinx anything, the better side here in this first half. Now I've said that, you're going to guarantee that AZ will come out swinging in a second. But at half-time, it's 0-0. And I'm very happy with the way this is going. Ball, 2 minutes to go. Where am I going to put this at this stage? Klaassen just swings one in, hoping for the very best. It comes back out towards Bergzorg. Bergzorg! Not a great shot, but we still keep all Klaassen back towards him. Bergzorg lays it off towards Patrick, and he can't run onto the ball and take a good enough touch. The touch gets away from him. And that's probably going to do it then. You know what? It's a point more than I expected to get when we started here, so I will gladly take that. AZ poor on the night. didn't feel like we were coming up against the top 3 side. I'm going to be honest. I found the Heerenveen game a lot harder to play than that, but that's what I said in the last episode, wasn't it? On any given day, any team can beat anybody in this league, and that's how we found it then. 0-0 here. Neither side really did too much. Just accepted an offer for Frank, 29 years of age, 66 rated. I don't think he's played a game for us. £600,000. We'll see if he does leave the club. If he does, extra little bit of money we've got to work with next time. Like I said, he's not played a game, so keeping hold of him I don't think is the right call, especially when you got an offer like that on the table. Now we go into the big one, though. This is where this could get very, very difficult, because AZ, we got the 0-0 draw. We didn't look very good in terms of anything, really. Yeah, we were probably better side on that. Oh my goodness, they lost. PSV, who did they lose to? Vitesse. Oh, no way. Our rivals defeat PSV. That could be huge for us, by the way, because they're now going to come in. This could play, well, both ways. Either they could come into it wanting to bounce back and being right up for the game, or they could come into it on the back of that defeat and feel sorry for themselves and then hopefully play into our favour and us have a good game. I'm not sure. All I know is that I was not expecting them to drop points there. They have done. And now we could well... Sherpen's back in the team as well, 72 overall. Now we could well actually get a result against them. Unbelievable scenes that they managed to lose a game. But we're going to jump into it. We're still 6th. And I think 6th is probably going to be where we end this season, probably, or somewhere in that region. Just looking at how we're currently performing and where we currently are and such, I'd take top 10, definitely. But if we get 6th, that would be massive. Into PSV, though, we go at home. Well, then, we are underway. Hervin Lozano is probably worth more than my entire team. Just to throw that out there immediately as we start this game and already give the ball away. The man on your ball on the screen right now is worth more than my entire team. Jesus. Wow, wow, wow. This is going to be a tough game. Just throwing it out there. Here is Patrick. Finds El Jebli. El Jebli. Boadu. Boadu's got Patrick making a run straight through the centre. Finds Van Meekem instead. And now he goes to El Jebli. El Jebli to shoot! Oh, he's hit the post. El Jebli. That could have been us taking the lead. I can't comprehend how that has not just worked for us. Just need that little bit of luck and we would have been in front against PSV Eindhoven. I mean, yeah, like, it's a weird one, guys, because, again, I come into this game expecting this to be one of the toughest games we're going to face. I mean, the only real thing I'm looking at here potentially is harder is Ajax. And we could have had the lead inside the third. No, we're like... Oh, this is so cruel. Why is this so cruel? We've hit the post with our first chance. Lozano completely free. Cross gets put in. As soon as I saw it, Owusu was in no position to defend. There's a touch off for Sherpin, and PSV have the lead. Straight after we could have been in front ourselves. Football is a cruel game. Van Meekem, Lovren 6, plays it inside to Patrick. Patrick from distance, it's going to be blocked, it's going to be a corner. And actually, again, we've started this off looking very good like we did against AZ Alkmaar. Probably the better side, you could argue. The cross gets whipped in. What a header that is! And De Graafschap are back on level terms. Who is that? Whoever it is. Captain material. What a header. Oh my goodness. Get in. You know what? I was just going to say as well, I can't wait for the day we'll be able to rival these top sides in this league. And that is a phenomenal header. Oh my goodness. I still don't know who it is, by the way. Is it Van der Pavert by any chance? I think it's one of my 2 centre-backs, so it'll either be Straumann or Van der Pavert, but I think it might be Van der Pavert is the man that's got it. Oh, man, that was so clutch, by the way. That was clutch. Get in. Who is it? I want to see who it is. Just show me. It's not. It's Lovren 6. What? Okay, well, bargain. Free agent before we got him. Free agent, and he's just popped in a goal against PSV like it's no problem. What a bargain. Signing of the season, ladies and gentlemen. Forget Boadu. Forget Sherpin. All about Lovren 6. Oh, no, 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 no. What a tackle from Owusu. Everybody is putting in a shift. What a block. Oh, Boadu got there ahead of the defender, and he will play Van Meekem, who's got absolutely no pace, really, so I have to cut back. But we found Patrick. Boadu continuing. Here he is. Miron Boadu. Boadu in towards the box, and he will test the palm of Zoet. Another corner. We scored from the last one. Bahoui to swing it in. Up we go with Straumann. This time it's going to be defended by them, and that should take us into half-time, I think. Klassen on the floor now. Lovren 6. Don't play whistle yet, ref, actually, because we've still got it. Klassen finding El Jebli. El Jebli shooting. Deflected. Oh, my God. How is that not what? What is going on? El Jebli at the post earlier on, and a deflected shot bamboozles Zoet. He doesn't know where it's going. It's gone back off the post again. Oh, this is outrageous. How we won a piece against one of the league's best teams. Oh, my goodness. Patrick towards Boadu. Boadu turning. Got El Jebli one side, Bahoui the other. Goes to El Jebli. Now back towards Boadu. Need the runners to start coming in. Here is one in Lovren 6. We are into the box. The fullback here. Finds the cross. Boadu! Bahoui! I forgot his name. We can't finish. Oh, not a big chance. It was so fast that I forgot his name. Bahoui. Let's put it over the bar. What a chance again. You know, this is the issue though, right? You look at this, and if you have like higher quality players, the likes of Lozano, he would have scored that all day long, and they're back in front, PSV. Oh my goodness, I feel so hard done by. I'm crushed. We don't deserve that at all. PSV 2, the Graafschap 1, and I can only recall these two chances they've taken. But then again, it goes back to my point. The higher quality players will finish off their chances. If that had been Lozano instead of Bahoui in that position, he would have buried it. I mean, it's not great goalkeeping, is it, from Sherpen? It goes through the legs of our defender. And we brought on Bergzorg, by the way, for Bahoui. But we're going to have to do it again. We're going to have to fight back again from a goal down in order to try and get something out of this game. Boadu going to find Van Meekem. We might just do it, you know. Van Meekem's going to shoot. It's blocked on the way through. And the ball will not go out for a corner. I mean, what's the joke, really, is that now PSV is sat with players behind the ball. Bergzorg inside the area again. What a tackle. What a tackle. The reason that we're losing this game is not because we are being bettered by PSV. It is because, technically speaking, they have better quality players right now. The chances we've crafted and such, they would have gone in on another day. And honestly, I mean, when you've got defenders defending like that, what do I do? I feel gutted for the boys because we do not deserve to lose this game at all. We've been so good. Picked up a 0-0 draw in game 1 that was drab. And then we come here, arguably have the better chances. That's a free kick, ref. Thank you. And we're 18 minutes away from losing the game. The guy on the line just completely missed that ball. Doesn't give me a lot of confidence. El Jebli going to be found. Here is Bergzorg. Owusu trying to make moves in front of him. Being blocked off there as Owusu as we carry with Bergzorg. Bergzorg now towards Ben Shop. Offside flag remained down because he wasn't. We found Van Meekem. Oh, if he squeezed it through, we're in. Klassen found again. Goes back to Ben Shop. Now Lovren 6. Van Meekem was in then. If we could have squeezed it through. Chance again. And PSV defend with their lives. Ben Shop. El Jebli. Bergzorg. We have to make this count now. Bergzorg. Bergzorg. Straight to Zoet. Can we get the rebound though? No, we cannot. And Van Meekem will not get there. Angelino smashes out. PSV beat us. It is gutting. Absolutely gutting. I don't believe we've lost that game. Look at that, man. Oh, to say they're supposed to be one of the best sides in this competition, for us to do what we did and lose the game really does hurt. It really does. I don't know what more we could have done there. It's just, if we had a Lozano in our team, I think we'd have won that quite comfortably. Like I said before we kicked off, he's worth probably more than our entire team. So, yeah, that's how we find ourselves. You know, it's a situation we're in, but the fact of the matter is, we should not have lost that game. There's games when we should lose, and that is not one of them. And right now, depending on how the rest of the results go, we could drop as low as 8th. Looking back now, I can't really be that disappointed at that game. Like, we played well, you know what I'm saying? We did what we wanted to, and realistically, before kick-off, a 2-1 defeat isn't the worst result in the world. Frank's gone. He's left. He's gone for 600k. So we'll get that in January when that window reopens. So we'll be able to spend that money. But it's time for our third and final game of today then. We've got Boadu growing up to 71, by the way. So he's gone up another overall, which is pretty good. I'm not sure where they sit in the table, our opponents. Where are they? Okay, well, they're 5th. So we've played 1st, 3rd, and 5th now. We do have a game in hand, though. We're down in 7th. We've dropped from 6th to 7th. Groningen are just behind us. Excelsior there as well. Venlo in 10th. Vitesse in 11th. So it's still very early doors yet, and anything could happen. But we're going to jump into this game. And we've drawn 1, lost 1. Can we win 1 today? We're in the orange kit. Let's hope that gives a little bit of luck. Come on, boys. Lovren 6. Boadu still without a goal in quite a few games. Boadu, though, looking for the overlapping run. Urusu's shot straight at the keeper. And it's the first chance of the game, but we need to learn to convert them. It'll be great for Boadu to break his duck here if he can. That cross is whipped in. Lovren 6 underneath it. Van Meeghem will come away. El Jebli found. Now it goes to Patrick. Patrick back towards El Jebli. It's very, very tight here, though, so to try and get the shot, it's going to be quite difficult. But yeah, if Boadu could score in this game, that would be fantastic. Patrick found again. Now Klassen. Klassen. Patrick just in front of him. He's got one man over as well. Oh, it's a poor ball in the end. Bahoui was the man who was free. And he couldn't find him. It's a poor pass, but we've got it straight back. Boadu from distance maybe. Well, we are in possession, but we have to take these chances. How has he kept that in? How has he actually kept that in? What? That's ridiculous. We've got to take a chance sooner or later. Van Meeghem, Lovren 6 gives him the run, and here he goes then. Lovren 6 finds Bahoui, Bahoui to Boadu. Get the ball in control, please. Just get the ball in control a little bit quicker, and we have the chance. But the touches are just not there. I know a few of our players may be missing that as we find Lovren 6 again. Going to get another chance to put the cross in. It's put in to a really good area. Oh, how have you skied it? Oh my God, what was that? Oh, jeez. I don't even know what to say. I think it's Klassen. Oh, jeez, man. Talk about trying to finish chances. That's not how you do it. It's not how you do it. What a cross, by the way, from Lovren 6 into a really good area. Just keep it down. I don't know how he skied it that bad. I really don't. Klassen to deliver the corner. Up goes Bahoui. Loses the header. I don't know what to say here. Just make the run into that space, and it's a really good chance. Lovren 6 is going to get a chance to put the cross in again. And it's there again, and that's the header goalwards. It's saved by the keeper. Put it back in. It's another chance that's gone begging for us. We need to take these. Why are we wasting so many opportunities? Klassen found. Still. Now Patrick. Back to Klassen. Boadu is the man for... What is that pass? It's just beginning to creep in frustration now because they're just misplacing easy passes, which should be done with relative, just simple time. Like, it's not a hard pass at all to play there. And there goes the full-time whistle. 0-0 in the final game for today. And I'm sat in this situation now where I know I shouldn't be frustrated because we are in such a good position in terms of how we've performed. But in terms of actually how the games have gone today, I can't help but feel that we arguably should have won at least 2 of those games. And yet we lost 1 and drawn 1. In terms of the 2 that I felt we should have won. We should have won this one and we should have beat PSV, sorry. And yet we didn't. We haven't even got a win. I don't know. Let me know how you guys feel in the comments. Did we play well enough to win the game against PSV? We certainly played well enough here. We've just got to learn to take chances. Like, the amount of opportunities that we miss purely for our own mistakes. I mean, when Klassen skies it. Like, look. Well, that's not the one I'm looking at here. This one here. How he skies this is beyond me. Look at that. I know it bounces up just before. Actually, it bounces just before he hits it. But even so, at this scenario here, I mean, didn't even mistime it that badly either. He just completely gets underneath the ball and skies it. But with that, my friends, that will leave us then in 7th place, ending off today. We've dropped a spot from 6th to 7th. We are 13 behind PSV in top of the table. So far behind them. But actually, we're 7 behind Feyenoord in 4th as well. So realistically, that sort of side I think is out the window. I don't think we're going to get into the top 4. So we'll fight it out with the rest of the teams just to make sure we try and stay as high as we can. You know, arguably, PSV, Ajax, AZ, and Feyenoord are the sort of the 4 teams who will be top 4 considered. And then following that, I don't really know how the rest of the league kind of pans out. So We'll have to see where we stand at that stage. But we need to learn to put the ball in the back of the net. We need to get Boa to a goal because he hasn't had one for quite a while. And we need to just kind of find our form again because it's gone out the window a little bit recently. Without a win in, what, 5 games now is that? Because we lost the last 2 of the last episode. When did we last win? So we beat Willem 2, lost to Herenveen, lost to Fortuna. Oh no, we beat Excelsior, didn't we, when we simmed it? But still, that was a sim. So in terms of when we played games, we are without a win in 5 now. AZ Alkmaar, PSV, and then Utrecht towards the back end of today. So, yeah. I need to think about this. Need to think about a new formation, maybe, to get the best out of our players. Maybe switch to a 4-3-3, maybe, or a 4-2-3-1, something like that. I don't know. Let me know your suggestions down below. But until then, guys, have a great Friday. I will hopefully see you again tonight for another video. Have a great weekend as well. And I'll see you again soon. If you are new around here and like what you see, hit that subscribe button. Also notification bell as well to be notified whenever new videos go live. Catch you again later. Adios.